नित्यानन्देश्वर समारम्भां नित्यानन्देश्वरि मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। I welcome all of you with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, Samajis, Satsangis, Srimahans, Mahants, Kotaris, Tanedars, visitors, YouTube subscribers, viewers, sitting with us all over the world through Nithyananda TV and having Nayanadiksha through two-way video conferencing. I welcome all of you with my love and respect. A lot more cities are joining. I welcome every one of you and everyone here in Nithyananda Sabha in Varanasi. Welcome back to Nithya Satsang after some break. Now I have two commitments to fulfill in front of all the Satsangis and Sarvanyapita Yajamans. I have committed I'll continue to speak on Upanishad Series. So Kenopanishad is waiting. And this year I'll explain and make the science of 400 powers into your reality. I'll fulfill both the commitments. I'll fulfill both by expanding on Upanishads every day and helping you to connect with the great truths revealed in Upanishads and signs of various extraordinary powers revealed by Sadashiva in Agamas. Actually, Upanishads set context, Agamas are applied science. Upanishads are like pure science, Agamas are like applied science. Upanishads, it's like Upanishads define the greatness of Varanasi. Agamas are like GPS to enter into Varanasi and enjoy Varanasi. It is like Upanishads explain the glory of the great principles. Agamas give you the exact science. Upanishads explain the glory. Agamas give you the exact science. I'll start with the Shanti Mantra of Kenopanishad. Please understand the beauty of Vedic education system Always education starts with peace, ends with peace, because education is the most powerful weapon. Either can be used for peace or violence. Understand? Education is one of the most powerful weapon. Either can be used for peace or for violence. Vedic tradition insists you becoming rich through education should always be for the peace of the universe. It should increase the frequency of the peace of the universe, not increase the frequency of the violence in the universe. I tell you, future wars will not have winners. Future wars will not have winners because we have used education, knowledge to the extreme of violence. We have accumulated enough weapons to demolish not just all the buildings, but destroy the very planet Earth itself for more than 800 times. Understand? 800 times we can blow the planet Earth. So much of weapons are accumulated. Nowadays, countries don't talk about chemical weapons where human beings will be eradicated. Just blowing up the planet Earth. That's the latest trend. Understand? When knowledge, education is used for violence, nothing will be left out. Vedic tradition is very clear. The thought current called knowledge should always start with peace and end with peace. All Upanishads, all the 108 Upanishads has only one similarity. Please understand. All the 108 Upanishads does not teach one God, does not teach one philosophy. Sometimes not only they contradict themselves, they are completely opposite to each other. All the 108 Upanishads have only one thing in common. They declare themselves, start with the peace and end with the peace. Other than this, nothing else is in common among all the 108 Upanishads. We follow the original Vedic tradition, which accepts the Muktikopanishads definition and the names described in Muktikopanishad as 108 Upanishads. There are various sampradayas in Hindu tradition have slight variances in the 108 Upanishads they accept as primary literature of Vedic tradition. We follow Suddha Vaidika tradition, Suddha Vaidika Sampradaya, where the Muktikopanishad, which is given by Bhagavan Ramachandra, Sri Ramachandra to Hanuman. In that Upanishad, Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra gives 108 names. So his description is what we follow. We follow the 108 Upanishads as described by him. There are some sampradayas add some Upanishads and delete some Upanishads, and they have their own 108. There are some Sampradayas, you will be surprised, there is an Upanishad called Allopanishad. I don't know when it got written and how it got inserted into the traditions of Upanishad. I don't know who wrote when all this, but we accept only the 108 described by Sri Ramachandra to Hanuman, Bahubali in Muktikopanishad. We follow the Shuddha Vaidika Sampradaya. All these 108 start with the thought current of peace and ends with the thought current of peace. It means our ancestors are very clear. Our founding fathers of the civilization are very clear. Peace is the first priority. Peace is the first reason why we should exist. Please understand. Bliss follows peace. Peace is the basic condition to exist. Bliss is the basic condition for growth. Peace is the basic condition for existence. Bliss is the basic condition for growth. Shanti Mantra of Kenopanishad. Understand, this mantra sets the lens and context through which you should perceive the whole Upanishad. That is why this mantra is chanted in the beginning and in the end. Both. This sets the context. So chant along with me. Om Apyayandu Mamangani vaak pranachakshuhu Shrotramato balamindriyani cha sarvani sarvam brahmaupanishatam maham brahma nirakuriyam mama brahma nirakarot anirakaranamastva nirakaranam me astu tatatmani nirateya upanishatsu dharmaste mayi santu te mayi santu. Om Shanti Shanti Shantih. Please chant once more. I'll repeat the verse once more. Chant along with me. Apyayantu mamangani vaak prana चक्षुश्रोत्र मतो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मामा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्त्वनिराकरणम् मे अस्तु ततात्मनि निरतेय उपनिषत्सु धर्मास्ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Such a beautiful verse. I'll read out the translation. Maybe the whole inner awakening next 21 days, I'm going to explain only this one verse. It is so rich, so rich. I'll read out the translation. Om, may my limbs, speech, vital life energy, prana, eyes, ears, and all the senses be fully matured and be enriched with strength and energy. All is Brahman, consciousness that is revealed in the Upanishads. May I never deny the existence of Brahman. May I never have incompletion with Brahman, consciousness. Maham Brahma Nirakuryam. May Brahman never deny me or withdraw its grace from me. Let there be no separation. Let me have completion with Brahman, the consciousness, and let Brahman be complete with me, so be it. May all Dharma, the sacred truths declared by Upanishads, be fully manifest and radiate in me, who am integrated and authentically devoted to knowing the experience of that truth, Atma, the Self. Tatatmani nirateya Upanishatsu dharmaste. May they manifest and radiate in me. Om, let there be peace, peace, peace. It is literally introducing the power of your existence. Understand? One of the basic truths. Anything you constantly go on expressing through your words, you will start believing it. Anything you start believing it, you will make it into reality. Just today morning, one of my sannyasi was telling me that I am experiencing so much of Swamiji's love. I said, more and more you utter this word, more and more you will experience. Because a person used to tell many times, I am not getting Swamiji's love or attention, only everyone else gets. So I said, more and more you utter that word, more and more that will become reality in you. Now when you utter the word, I am getting Swamiji's love and attention, more and more you utter this word, more and more this will become reality. Your words as power over your inner space. If you believe you are a liar because you told 20 lies, if you make any statement 21 times, one time more than the number of lies you believe you told, you will forget you are a liar and start believing the words you uttered. Listen, I am revealing you a science of vaak siddhi. How to manifest vaak siddhi, power of integrity, even if you are a liar. If you don't believe you are a liar, if you believe you are always truthful person, even once you utter, oh, I have Swamiji's love, I think I have love of Sadashiva, I think my God loves me, I think my Guru loves me, or I think people around me love me. Even once you utter, that will become more and more reality. Sometime, just by uttering once, some things will not become reality. The reason is because you believe you are a liar. So this is also one more lie you are uttering in the series of lies you spoke. In those moments, the solution is the frequency with which you believe you are a liar, crossing that frequency by uttering the new reality you want to create. Understand? If you have told 20 lies, because of the 20 lies you believe you are a liar, when you utter your new reality 21 times, you will see that new reality becoming a reality for you, becoming an experience for you. I always insist that every devotee should start digging out all the non-integrity statements you made from the time you remember you, and you should complete. Why, you know? The new statements you utter in your life will have enough free space inside you to become reality. If you are constantly uttering, I am depressed, I am depressed, I am depressed, you will be depressed. If you are constantly uttering, I am successful, I am alive, I am creating, I am manifesting, you will manifest that. Person who gives you the signs of will, understand? It is a science. You are nothing but your words. You are nothing but your words. The words consciously you generate, that only manifests in you. Yesterday after the darshan of Sadashiva, I called the team which is working with me and blessed them. I asked them, whatever you want, you tell. Whatever they asked, I inserted their prayers into their biomemory in the frequency of Sadashiva, means highest truth, highest integrity. Listen, this is the science of blessing. Blessing is nothing but whatever you ask will be inserted into your being in the highest integrity level. So what happens? All the other ideas, concepts you carry with you, which is not aligned to this blessing which you asked, will start withering away. For example, you ask the blessing, Swamiji, let me have oneness, Advaita with you. So whatever other patterns you carry, the distance, or the feeling disconnected, useless doubts, all the other stupidity you carry will start withering away now, will start losing power over you. Even you will be surprised to discover the new you. Even you will be surprised to discover the new you. Helping you to discover new you through the right words is what I call as satsang. Helping you to find the new you through powers is what I call initiation. Helping you to discover new you through the right words is satsang. Whether it's a blessing or a satsang, I am helping you to discover the new you in you through words. Understand? The more and more you dig out your non-integrity statements, and complete with them, you create a vast, powerful inner space where the new words about you can start manifesting. I still remember when I was 6, my guru asked me, you want to be a sannyasi or grihastha? I said sannyasi with so much of pride and joy. Even when I uttered that word, it was so much of joy and depth. All my guru did is only one thing. He just inserted that statement into my being. Anything which is not aligned, if there was, I don't think anything was there which was not aligned. But anything other than that just withered away, lost power over me. I saw not just my psychology, even very physiology is aligned to that one truth. Even physiology got aligned, not just psychology. Words you utter as power over you. The non-integrity words you uttered earlier, dig them out more and more and complete them. When you complete them, you will have so much of inner space freely available. So the new words you create can become reality. Just by right words you can give birth to yourself. I tell you, if you are caught in a situation where you are not able to generate new words about you, you are stuck, just change the place of living. Don't live in that place with those people anymore. Give a break for yourself. Understand? if you are stuck in a situation, people, place, where you are not able to generate new words about you, inside and outside, take the risk, change the place, change the city, change the people. It's worth risk. Come to my Gurukul. My kids will teach you to generate right words about you. One thing I can tell with all my pride, I am successful in generating Bala sons who can put the right context and right words about you in you. How many ever may gather, they can handle the amount of non-integrity you bring with your inner space, and they can align it. They can put the right space. And actually, that is the real place to have a spiritual vacation. Spiritual vacation means the place where you will generate new words about you. You will be rejuvenated. So when you go back, you are so strong about your existence, about you. The right words you utter about you matters. Right words you utter about you is more powerful and deeper than any prayer you can utter. In prayer, you ask and wait for it to become reality. The words you utter, you declare your reality. There is a big difference. In prayer, you ask and wait for it to become reality. But in the right words, in your will, you declare your reality. Means you are making it. That's it. I tell you, declaring is the most powerful tapas. That is why if you read in Indian Puranas, Vedic Puranas, Hindu Puranas, if a rishi sits and declares something and sits with this declaration, even the Devaloka shakes. Indra has to come. Brahma has to come. Vishnu has to wake up from his sleep. Shiva has to stop his dance and appear. Read the Puranas. When an ordinary old man sits in a forest with his declaration, Devaloka shakes. Indra cannot handle the fire anymore. He runs. Your declarations are too powerful. That is the way you are connected to the whole existence. That is the umbilical cord which nobody can disconnect, which you have with the whole existence. Your declaration, nobody can deny. Understand? Somebody asked me, few days before, Swamiji, I want you as part of my whole life. What should I do? Nothing. Your prayers won't work. Just declare. Even I cannot deny. When you declare, the power of your declaration, when you sit on it, no one can deny. It has to become reality. Because declaration is the way your will manifests. Your will is the way you are connected to the universe. Your will is your umbilical cord, which cannot be disconnected. Even in death, only your body can be taken away from you, not your will. Not your will. Here, the Upanishadic rishis teach you the science of will. In this first verse, Shanti Mantra, it is called Shanti Pata, means the lesson of peace and the method of peace. In the Shanti Mantra, our rishis teach you two things. One, everything should start with peace, should be used for peace. It should move with the context of peace. Second, the science of will. The power of declaration. Power of declaration. Science of peace and art of declaration. Education can be the best thing or worst weapon. That is why rishis insist on bringing the context of peace for education. Shanti Pata, Shanti Mantra. Starting before starting anything, Shanti Mantra. After completing anything, Shanti Mantra. Because the whole education should be used only for Shanti, peace. Shanti Pata, Shanti Mantra. Understand everything from the context of generating peace. Use everything for generating peace. The modern day, one of the worst things happened is education is not being used for peace. The most beautiful civilization happened on planet Earth. The Indus-Ganges civilization, Saraswati-Ganges civilization starts with peace in everyday class, ends with peace in everyday class, because it is peace-based tradition. Even when we are made to peace, we continue to stand for peace. The strength we demonstrated, even in the face of the sword, the peace we demonstrated, even in the face of the violence, is the pride of the Vedic civilization. Sanatana Dharma cannot be destroyed because every matured soul comes back to Sanatana Dharma. If 7 billion people are there on the planet Earth, at least 2 billion will be matured souls. If that number comes down, then again an incarnation manifests to make the souls matured. But matured souls always exist, and the way of life of matured souls is Sanatana Dharma. The problems we are facing today is we lost the context of peace. Now, we are only trying to avoid the conflict in the name of bringing peace. Understand, avoiding the conflict is not bringing peace. That's wrong. That is escapism. In the name of peace, we are trying to avoid conflict. No. Conflict resolution is peace, not avoiding the conflict. When you are trying to avoid the conflict in the name of peace, the other person knows you are weak. Weakness does not bring peace. Weakness does not bring peace. All the problems Sanatana Hindu Dharma faces is in the name of keeping up peace alive. We are trying to avoid the conflicts. No. You have to stare into the eyes of the conflict and resolve it, not avoid it. Avoiding the Nakiran will not solve the issue. Burn him and give him back his life if needed. That will only resolve. That is the resolution for all the conflicts. Burn him, give him back life if he understands his problems and ready to resolve and bring peace. Methodology of Sadashiva. Explain logically, give enough space for understanding. If not, he burnt Nakira. When Nakira understood his arrogance and he wants to transform himself, he gave the life back. Life back minus his arrogance. Resolve it, not avoiding it. Methodology of Sadashiva. Shanti Pata, the peace resolution, the peace declaration of Kenopanishad is the most powerful method of teaching declaration to us. Understand, this is not prayer to anybody. Integrating your whole being and declaring it and taking responsibility for your declaration. Decide to declare peace in your life. Not by avoiding the conflicts, but by deciding to resolve it. By deciding to resolve it. I'll continue to expand on this Shanti Pata, the Shanti Mantra of Kenopanishad. So let's chant once more the Shanti Mantra. Om Apyayantu mamangani vaak prana chakshuh shrodra madho balamindriyani cha sarvani sarvam brahmaupanishatam maham brahma nirakuriyam mama brahma nirakarot anirakaranamastva nirakaranam me astu anirakaranamastva nirakaranam me astu tatatmani nirateya Upanishatsu dharmaste mayi santu te mayi santu Om Shanti Shanti Shantih. I bless you all. Let you all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhadvaita Saivam, the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.